What's up, y'all? It's day 18, I guess. And here's the meal. Um, I'm letting it cool off. It's two Cornish hens. I just sear them, and I had them marinating in, uh, my seasoned salt, which has, and a little bit of Marsala wine, just cheap, the little cooking wine bottles, and some soy sauce. And then had it in that for like a day. And then, like an hour before I cooked it, I threw some apple cider vinegar in there, like half, and a lemon, like the juice of a whole lemon. Get it acidic, because gotta cook, Cornish hens well done. And then I pan sear it, and then throw it in the oven at 350, and then broil it till the skin's for like 20 minutes. Then broil it till the skin's crispy. Anyways, letting that cool off. I'm glad they had the giblets. So they left in there the gizzard, the necks, and the liver specifically, which I normally wouldn't cook all the way, but I don't trust chicken or fowl livers unless I kill it myself. That little bite is really awesome. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just got a little piece of that liver. Because I just throw the liver in. I put the liver aside because I don't want it to overcook until right before I put it in the oven. And I just throw it in there. But anyways, I guess that's going to be good. I haven't been sticking to this program as much as I'd like. My calendar's under here. I don't feel like opening it up. But I cheated. It was on the 6th. And then on the 13th. So I made it 6 days. 6 days I went straight with nothing until then I caved and got all of it. So when I went right into it, I made it 6 days. No fat, no coffee, no sugar, no weed. Then I kind of did all of them. I fapped. I had a little bit of weed, puffed the weed to take the edge off. And then I had like sugar and coffee or something like that. I don't remember yeah. And then on the 13th I caved again, the little bit of each. But that kind of stretched because then I'd like cheat, say, oh, I just wanted coffee, because I was going to break my fast with coffee on the second time, because I've been fasting through Monday. And then I said I'd cheat if someone like hit me up randomly. The first Monday, I got to get through till Tuesday, a pure fast, and then break it properly. No coffee. I was planning on having coffee with some sugar on the second fast, because I was like, I wasn't feeling like the cheats, like it was worth it to be really hardcore about it. And I still am up in the air, especially about fapping. I haven't had a big reason why I wanted to do no fap was to get wet dreams, because I love dreams. It's my escape. And another reason why I stopped smoking weed is because I wanted see if my dreams would get more vivid and I'd have more lucid dreams again. I haven't noticed a change at all so far. In fact, I cheated last night because I couldn't sleep. I was up, my insomnia came back without the weed. And I was up till like 6 in the morning. I'm like, man, I gotta go to bed before the freaking sun comes up, because you just never get good sleep if you're sleeping. If you're not out before the sun is blazing, it just never is right, even though my room is dark. I know that from working a night shift. But anyways, so I smoked a little bit of weed, and then I had my dreams were actually a little more vivid smoking weed to go to bed than they were without it. But I'm still going to stick to this. I'm glad I've been doing it. My exercises were pretty hard to do today. I woke up feeling yucky, I think because I cheated, because I didn't feel like cooking. I was going to cook this chicken yesterday, but I just didn't feel up to it. I just, starting to feel burnt out and just giving in to being lazy. And I was saying, oh, yeah, when I get back to it, I'll exercise extra hard, and I'll do that. I just exercised regular, no extra hard. Maybe tomorrow I'll try to make up for the time I took off. But every bit I do is better than nothing. Unfortunately, I was hoping that this would make me, at least so far, 18 days in, I'm not feeling like pumped and like, oh, this is changing my life, everything's turning around. I'm looking forward to end. I am getting subtle differences that I notice right now. Like, I'll do a body thing at the halfway point and then at the end. Until I get to at least halfway, I just don't think it's worth it to even put a camera on me. But I'm bummed at like the fact that it's not really motivating me and making me more productive. A lot of the things that I thought were vices and messing me up, I don't think they work. And it's worth it to keep them in my life. I'm going to have them not as extreme. Like I'm gonna try to have 2 days off coffee because I drank coffee every day. I used to drink 2 or 3 cups, and then I went down to just 1 cup in the morning to get going. And I think the coffee might have, I don't know for sure, like the biggest thing that is positive, the one single positive thing I've had so far is no panic attacks. And I had a little bit of a uneasy feeling, but it didn't get its hooks in. It didn't set off a panic attack. So that I really like. I'm not sure if that's because of no caffeine, because my body became sensitive to caffeine and would be in a heightened alert state for some reason when I started getting panic attacks, or if it's because of the no weed. So I'll be curious when I get back off the diet to experiment with going no coffee for a while, or going no weed, or to see if they come back, or if I'm able to have this stuff out of my life long enough for whatever it was that was causing those panic attacks to happen to kind of atrophy and just kind of go away. I don't mind if I get an almost panic attack, but I don't want to have a full-blown, uncomfortable panic attack, especially if I want to get stoned with my friends, or just when they randomly hit me in the afternoon when I'm driving folks around. They usually always happen in the afternoon. I think it has something to do. I get so paranoid about it. I think it has something to do with the electromagnetics of the sun or something. I swear I feel it in my heart. You know, I don't know, but hopefully they'll get rid of it. I chose today to kind of ramble a little longer because this is going to take a while to cool off, and I wanted to say that I haven't been as hardcore as I was hoping to be by this point. I was hoping that that just the first week or so, that it would have been, a lot of change. I would have adjusted and started getting that, man, I'm starting to make a difference. I'm looking forward to this. But it's kind of a struggle, and I'm just looking forward it to be over with. But I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to hopefully stick with it a little more hardcore, because I think I went 6 days before I caved, and then, to the 6th is when I had my first cave, and then it was the 13th is the next time I cheated, and I kind of been having little, I think I ate something sweet, like a spoonful of Nutella a night in between there, but not like a hard cheat. I haven't eaten straight fast food. Like, I broke my fast this Monday, because my neighbor called me up, and she's like, hey, I got tacos and a turkey sandwich. So the only cheating part of that would have been I added mayonnaise, which would have some vegetable oil in it, and the bread on the sandwich, and the shells and the taco, and the guacamole. And there were some tomatoes, a little bit of salsa, so that's vegetable stuff. So that's kind of subtle. But then once I did that, I said, the next day, since I didn't end up, was when I would have broke my fast. I had coffee with sugar, and I had a spoonful of Nutella, which is sugar. So I was hoping it would give me a pump to do stuff. Anywho, just touching base. Here's my meal. I know no one really listens to this anyway. It'd be cool if I get an audience. That might actually help me stick to it a little more. But 2 months, I don't think it'll happen. Who knows? Maybe 5 years down the road, this might actually get like 100 views on one of these vids, and I might compile it. That's the thing is, I'm probably doing this backwards. It's not that watchable because it's a crappy camera. I do it amateur. I do no editing. Because I was thinking, if people start watching it, that'll motivate me to start editing. Because it takes time, man. I got to make my money, and then I got other projects I want to do. And I wanted this to be as passive as possible, and just to be therapeutic, and because I'm into entertainment and media, to get used to being on camera and saying things. So when people say, hey, we're rolling, I don't just freeze up. I stay comfortable and fluid with it. It's kind of, in a way to just get things off my chest. But I was hoping to get an audience to motivate me to do that. I'm not sure when it's over. If I was thinking, I was making plans to compile all the. I am still compiling these, and I said, I'm going to make a nice actual edited thing, because that might be the only thing that's actually entertainment enough to get suggested to other people and make people want to watch and grow an audience. But part of me is like, I don't know, when we get there, I might just say screw it. The videos are there. Nobody's watching this. It's a personal log. Cross that bridge when I get to it. Either way, if someone does stumble upon this, thank you for the click. Y'all have a good one. Stay positive. And don't be afraid to make your own personal log. If you think, hey, that's neat, I feel like doing that myself. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.